This is not what we had planned. And I just, okay,
Sorry.
I don't even have the words.
We had planned filming a how to do your brows routine and our favorite new products routine.
Okay, I want to say this. First of all, this sweatshirt I've had on for the past day. I just put on a bra. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet.
I did do that. I've been up since 4:45.
I look like hell. This is terrible.
Okay, first, so this stuff we drink is not alcohol, but it helps with
do people think that's alcohol?
I don't know. It helps manage stress, and so usually we just take a little.
No.
Chug.
I fucking hate that shit. But
usually we just take a little shot of it. I'm not gonna drink all of that. I was being a little sarcastic.
I wasn't. I literally just chugged it. So
yeah, help with stress because we need some right now. We need some stress relief.
You know how we've talked about trying to be real and keeping it real. This is real. I never in a million years thought I would come on camera looking like this.
We kind of had before when we did our makeup from beginning to end.
No, this is terrible. In fact, look at this. The zit. Okay, the bra I have on was. This is embarrassing to even admit. So, right after I had Teddy, because Teddy came early, right?
Yeah.
I was in the hospital still. I texted Rachel and I'm like, I don't have any bras that fit. And she's like, I have some old nursing bras. And I'm like, I'll take them. That's fine. I just need something with the intention. I'm wearing it right now, and only one of the hook even works. They're all busted. It's way too big. I haven't breastfed. I breastfed the first week and then couldn't. So like I'm a mess. I am a mess. And here we are. I just felt like we were gonna film today, right? We were gonna film. That wasn't gonna happen.
But then you had a lot of stuff going on this morning, so you didn't get started on getting ready and whatnot. And we know Amanda's makeup routine takes a minute, so here we are without makeup.
This is so.
I was gonna come over and do my makeup too.
This is terrible. So
Okay, hang on. Let's start. Okay, so women and friendships and social circles
suck even in your 30s.
I'm eating my breakfast, sorry. Tyler's gonna be mad at me.
Why?
For eating.
Oh, yep, don't.
Sorry, Tyler. I've been up for like 7 hours and I haven't eaten anything.
I think he's gonna be more sorry that this is what my face looks like on social media. I don't even care. Because you know what? This is how I feel. So the way I look.
Basically, some of our mutual friends and our friend group and stuff, there's just been a lot of tension and a lot of like.
That's an understatement. That is an understatement.
And it's like multiple different like angles of tension. Her and her really had a misunderstanding, and this one and that one, and then not feeling. Yeah, lots of feelings, basically. Lots of feelings going around. And I think a lot of it has been building up for a while with multiple, like, situations and people. And, like, this past 3 days, 4 days, everybody's...
People tell you to express your feelings. And I shouldn't have done that. That is what it boils down to.
It's more than that, though. It's more than just, you know... you and your feelings too.
Basically, this is what I want to say to you. Friendships are hard, and you think that it gets better when you become an adult. It doesn't. It's still hard. Except now you have children and husbands and a house and
schedule.
And then something like this happens and you feel like it takes over all of your time and energy. And I will say this, I am not a crier.
Yeah.
I've probably cried the past 2 days more than I have this whole year.
Yeah.
Because this is not what I wanted.
Yeah.
this is not what I wanted.
And one thing that you admit yourself is like so something will happen or something and you feel a certain type of way about it. You will let it go and you'll like think about it or whatever and think about it and be like, okay, I just need to let this go, you know, or whatever.
I will try really hard to let everything go.
It's still there.
And I won't
something
say
else
anything.
happens and whatever, and you'll think about it, you know, and then something else. So you're not great at expressing your feelings as they come up or whatever, and other people express their feelings all the time. And some people don't necessarily know you even have the feelings you have, right? Because you were like, I don't want to. You like to self-reflect a lot before you say anything.
Because I don't want to put blame on anyone until I am certain that it is that they deserve that. Yes,
in your head.
I want to make sure that it's not me. I will wait to say anything until I have really thought this through from every angle. And I will even ask my husband or Rachel, like, am I in the wrong here? Like, because this is the thing. If I'm in the wrong, that's awesome because I can fix myself. I can't fix you. I'd much rather be in the wrong because then I can control it and change it. But if it's somebody else, it's out of my hands.
Even with certain things like between you and I in the past, you know, like you'll hold that stuff in or whatever until like, and then you'll like tell me about it when, you know, it gets to a point where you're like, I just need to.
My insides right now feel like all of my organs are twisted and tied up and then they're like, and I don't know how to undo it. I
feel like that Friday night.
I don't like feelings. I don't like emotions. I told Rachel, I said, I think being lonely might be better.
I know. I was like, well, which side do you want? You know, do you want this side or do you want lonely side?
I'm not entirely sure because at least it's just me and it's not all this other shit that like, and the other part, texting is terrible. And then you get all these the problem is you get all these other people's opinions.
Yeah, and we all like know each other and know about what's going on and we have separate side conversations too.
Yes, but they don't really, they think they know you, but they don't really know you. Like the one that you were like, I think this is spot on. And then you started reading it and you're like, no, that's not you. I am basically a very hard person to read, I guess.
I could see that.
But we've always said that we wanted to keep it real.
It appears on the outside that you're not a sensitive person.
No, that is true. That is true.
But I think you are more sensitive than what like you present.
Yes, that is very true. Because I don't like to cause drama. I don't want to constantly be like, oh, poor me, I feel this way, I feel that way. But when everybody else's feelings are constantly being heard and constantly being expressed and yours never are and never thought about.
So express them more. Have you learned that lesson from this situation?
No, I have not.
You're like, no, I'm going to shove them down even more now.
Yeah, I feel like just go down because this is not helping.
I feel like the timing also of your like issues or tension has coincided with
10:30 on a Saturday night.
Yeah, with other people's issues and tensions too, and other outside things. So it's kind of like all of our friend group right now is like, I feel a certain type of way about A person, and I feel a certain type of way about B person, and C. Well,
we have all these little side texts going on. And because we're women, we all take screenshots of all these other side texts and send them and read them to each other. So even though we don't actually talk about it as a group, we all know what the group is saying to each other. So fucking stupid. In fact, that's why I finally texted somebody and was like, listen, straight up, this is how I feel. Because I was tired of all this. And I'm like, no, if anybody is going to say how I feel, it's going to be me. And this is how I feel. Actually, well, I don't have
your phone's right there.
Rachel, read the text that I sent out Saturday night. Read what started it all.
Right on the counter. Hang on.
this may be a terrible idea. And I will never use names. And honestly, at the end of the day, like, this is on me. I have to take my splint out. Hold on. Didn't want to do that on camera.
The one texted me now.
Okay, well, just read the text that I sent out that started World War III.
Oh, hang on.
But this isn't even, this is more like the Cold War. This is what it is. We are with Russia in the Cold War.
Is that it? No. It was find. Okay, yeah. Sorry. Oh, it was only 10:15, not 10:30.
Okay, 10:15. I had just gotten back from a wedding.
Well,
and she watched my children.
And yes, I watched your children.
And Rachel was like, "What the fuck happened from here to my house?"
I left Amanda's house, after watching the kids when they got back from the wedding, and we like chatted a little bit when they got back. And you know, Amanda was in a good mood, had fun, whatever at the wedding. I was ready to get some sweatpants on, and I left, and everything was good. And I literally pull in my driveway and get in my house and set my phone down, and it dings, and it's Amanda with this text. And I can tell when I read this text, I was like, shit, she's heated.
And I
was like, what happened in the last 20 minutes?
I literally felt heat coming out of my body when I sent this. And the thing that set me off, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't that big of a deal, but it was. And it was something that my husband told me that somebody else had said. And that's when I lost it. And I didn't even, like, for me, this is not losing it. This was actually very controlled. Go ahead.
A couple of us in this group were, well, all of us were, like, invited to do this witchy Halloween photo shoot. And so you were asked, like, hey, what are you wearing or whatever, whatever. And I was like,
I was at the wedding.
I said, well, she's at the wedding right now. I said, I don't think she's coming. She doesn't have anything to wear, whatever.
Because you were trying to just gloss this over.
Yeah. I was like, she's got kid stuff this weekend, blah, blah, blah. So I don't think she's coming. And then 20 minutes after I left, you know, Amanda was totally fine. She says, no, I won't be at the photo shoot. I'm tired of being made feel like an outsider when I've known two of you for over 25 years. One of you I introduced to everyone. I won't be defending my vlog or my boundaries to anyone, nor will I continue to explain why I don't want to drink. I am who I am. I'm happy with who I am. I'm not going to change because it makes you uncomfortable.
This is the thing. I stand behind that entire text. I do not feel bad for that text because what I said was 100% true.
So right when I got home, right, I literally just set my phone down on the table. Billy was upstairs in our bed watching a movie. And the kids were in bed, obviously. And I went, oh, fuck.
And I almost texted Rachel, like,
what's wrong?
I'm sorry,
like,
I'm doing this now.
I was like, I don't know, really. And I talked to my husband about all this stuff that's going on. And so he's just like, he's like, man, women are so much different than men.
We suck. We suck. This is why I don't have friends, because
without knowing the context of all of that and stuff,
I will say this: that text came from a lot of buildup.
Right, like you let little things go, little things go until you're like, that's it, boom,
boom, boom. 4th of July, Amanda style.
I thought you were referring to the 4th of July that was really bad.
No, but that was another great moment.
Not with
literally.
So
in all of my life, I've never physically.
You threw up because you were so mad.
Attacked somebody.
On 4th of July.
But when you have a history of trauma with somebody, and this is not our friend group. This is a domestic related situation. It is not my husband. When you have a history of trauma with someone and it is triggered, Satan comes into you and takes over. I have never, in all of my life, physically assaulted anyone. However, I had 2 men literally hold me back because
from attacking another man.
and he deserved it.
Probably not gonna be able to post this, huh?
No, I probably will. Even though at the moment, I look like a meth addict. Let's be honest here. This is, see my melasma? You can see it now, and the baby is screaming.
He's awake from his nap.
Anyways,
Even though he doesn't have a nap.
we promised, Casey, we love you. None of this is dealing with you. Casey's great. Casey is fucking great.
She knew we were filming too, and she's like, "You guys better talk about me, and it better be good."
Yes, and it is good.
Hi, Casey.
This is the good thing that has came out of all of this.
I'm meeting up with Casey tonight.
It's like this whole thing birthed something, and that was Casey. And beyond that, at the moment,
that's what's good in your life now.
But I'm gonna go take care of the baby, and we just wanted to give you a life update and keep it real. And this is really how terrifying I look. Maybe this is why I don't have friends.
No, that's not why I don't have friends.
Okay, well, we're gonna have.
Generally, when we go out and you have friends, you don't look like that.
No, God, no.
But if maybe you went out looking like that, maybe you're right. We wouldn't be your
maybe
friend.
I'd have more friends. I've seen a lot of people who look like this at Walmart.
Yeah.
So, anyways, subscribe. We're probably gonna get nothing from this, but we say that we share a real life, and
this is our
here
real life.
It is.
With girl drama at the moment.
It's not fun. You think it's bad in high school? Just wait.
Just wait till you're 38. Adios, amigos.
Bye.